my name is Chahi and welcome to our first episode of History. I have a dream. My 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin but by content of their character. I have a dream today. Now, to understand exactly what Martin Luther King Jr. did in the 1950s and 60s, we have to cover some background. You'll probably know that slavery used to exist in America. People were brought from Africa in horrible conditions and forced to work for free. It was a really bad thing that went on for hundreds of years until President Abraham Lincoln freed them all at the end of the Civil War. But the important thing for today is that Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation didn't solve everything for African Americans. The Southern states weren't happy about losing the war. They had relied on slavery and didn't like being told they had to treat African Americans like equals. Instead, people in those states called them separate but equal, and started about passing laws to keep them in second-class citizens. African Americans couldn't get bank loans, they couldn't go to good school, and they were prevented from voting. This was called segregation, which was enforced with the Jim Crow laws. That name came from this guy, a character from the 1830s, who played by a white actor with his face painted black. It was a term used to put down African Americans. This was the world that Martin Luther King was born into. When he was at school, Dr. King heard about a guy called Mahatma Gandhi who fought for India's independence from the British Empire. But the thing about Gandhi is he had a secret weapon. Instead of fighting his oppressors with violence, he resisted them with nonviolence. Protesting, drawing public attention, taking beatings and being arrested, this is the way that Gandhi's followers showed that British they were wrong and they were being mean. It worked, and India declared its independence. Dr. King was inspired by what Gandhi had achieved, and he thought it could work in the USA. Organizations like NAACP were trying to change the Jim Crow laws. In 1954, the Supreme Court finally declared that segregation in public school was illegal. Obviously, someone working with the NAACP called Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus for a white person. This is considered to be a beginning of a thing called Civil Rights Movement. Dr. King was one of the most important leaders. He created his own group called SCLC. He organized many important protests throughout the South, risking injury and getting arrested, and actually a lot of people were angry at him and wanted to kill him. But he didn't let that stop him, because he knew what he was doing right. In 1963, he led the march on Washington where he stood before the Lincoln Memorial and gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. You guys should watch this on YouTube. It's really good. Because of the work of Dr. King and many others, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act, finally outlawing all racial discrimination. Unfortunately, Dr. King's story has a sad ending. He was murdered on April 1st, 1968. He was only 39 years old. But he achieved more than the most people who live twice as long. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!